Hey, what's up, guys? Felix here. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of investing in yourself, investing in education. So, first of all, shout out to everyone that's been posting on my Instagram over at Podcasting Secrets and commenting on my videos. Really appreciate it. Love talking to you, other podcasters, other aspiring podcasters. So, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to go instagram.com/podcasting secrets and you'll see these lives just like you're seeing now. I'm not sure where you're seeing it, but if you're not seeing on Instagram, that's where you get it first. So today I want to talk to you about again the power of investing in yourself and the why I believe in investing in education. So about I think 5-6 years ago, I was working at a job that I wasn't happy with. I was kind of just languishing in a company that I was working at, and I started hearing some of my colleague, not my friends and my friends like brothers and sisters starting to enroll in these things called coding boot camps. And this was really popular in New York City and San Francisco at the time, and now they're starting to expand to other cities. And what a coding boot camp is basically a super intensive 2 to 3 month program where all you do is learn how to code. Most people start with no experience, zero experience from other industries outside of tech, and they come in to learn how to code. And I didn't really know how to code. Actually, I didn't know how to code that well. I was trying to do it myself. I was trying to do it for myself. I was trying to learn myself. I was going online, watching YouTube tutorials, following websites, reading books myself, trying to figure it all out myself. And I wasn't getting anywhere. And my goal was to be able to change my career, change my job, get a job as a software engineer because there was much better career prospects. I could that had all these things I wanted. You come in you get a higher salary as a software engineer. You're more in demand. You have many more jobs, so you don't have to worry so much about things like losing your job, unemployment. People that are software engineers get job offers like crazy quickly after if they leave a job, or they're always constantly being hounded by recruiters to get jobs. So it's really lucrative, and it seems like a super safe option for me to focus on. And also, it had the allure of being able to work remotely. A lot of software engineers work remotely, and that's what I wanted. I wanted time and location independence. It was almost like a, uh, a step along the way towards my true goal, which is total freedom, where I work for myself, own my own business, and being a software engineer was on the path towards that. Was or at least gave similar benefits to that. So that was my goal, and I was obviously motivated by moving my career along. But again, the big internal reason, was because I wanted more freedom with this kind of job. And so I was trying to spend a lot of time learning my own, again, watching YouTube videos, following tutorials. I did this for like 2 years, and I had so many false starts. I would make some progress, start learning some things, and then just fall back and go for a week or two without learning, and all of a sudden I lose a whole month worth. Right? It's crazy where you're trying to learn something new. You spend a week, you fall back a week, you stop learning for a week, and all of a sudden you fall back a month because it takes so much time to ramp back up. And then I started hearing about these coding boot camps. And I said, what if I applied to this? It seemed kind of crazy because I would have to leave my job and I would have to enroll in this program where we're spending like 60 hours a week programming. And I've been out of school at that time for maybe like 4 or 5 years. Wasn't really in a learning education mode in my head. But I decided to apply and I got in. So I think this was towards 2014. It was towards end of it was like in the summertime where I got in, and they had these cohorts where it starts basically a new semester every maybe like 3 months or so. So I had about a few months before I got started, and then we basically moved out of our apartment, moved back in with my then girlfriend's family's house, and we lived with them while I was going to this program. And that was the plan, just to go to the coding boot camp, stop going through all these false starts, and take it seriously. And it was amazing. I had the great time. I had one of the best times of my life because I was getting back, I was learning, I felt like I was using my brain, I was actually making progress towards a goal that I had in mind. And by the end of it, after the 3 months, I got a job as a software engineer. And fast forward 2019, now I've had a software engineer, a similar job ever since then. I'm a software engineer. I'm a senior software engineer today, and it really changed the trajectory of my life. If I didn't invest in my education, I didn't go and join this boot camp, I might have saved money on the program because it wasn't cheap. I think it was like $18,000 at the time, where they took basically a percentage of your salary, but it came out to about $18,000. So it wasn't cheap, but if I didn't do that, I would have lost out on all these opportunities to have a job where right now I work from home twice a week. I can have, I have a pretty flexible schedule. I could work remotely completely if I chose a job that offered that, if I wanted to do that next. So it gave me a lot of freedoms in life. And the big thing I learned was like, you can learn things on your own. And the reason why I want to do this live, this video is because I saw someone post something online about how they were hesitant to enroll in a course because they weren't sure if they would get their money's worth. And then a lot of people were commenting saying, yeah, don't do it. You can learn all this for free online. You can learn all this all for free on YouTube. That's true. You can learn everything you need to know completely free online somewhere. You can find and piece together everything together. But the power of having a course is to give you a path. You don't have to spend the time trying to piece together your curriculum. You have to spend the time piecing together what you need to learn and what you don't need to learn, because you can waste a lot of time learning things that's not important. For example, in this programming bootcamp I went through, this coding bootcamp, we all had aligned goals. That the instructors, the program heads, the creators of this core of this program, and all the students had the same exact goal, which is to prepare us to get our first job, and that was the goal. So we cut out any fluff that did not help us get that job, and if it's something like podcasting and your job and your goal is to get a podcast out there, you can spend a lot of time just trying to learn a lot of things on your own. Definitely everything is free, everything is available online, but you spend a lot of time wasting time trying to do things on your own, spending time on things that you shouldn't be spending time on. And I think that's where most people fail, is that they start doing a lot of things and not seeing the I guess adequate results in exchange for the amount of work they do, because you might do 5 things, only one thing actually moves the needle towards your goal of starting a successful podcast, and the other 4 helped a little bit here and there, but they require so much work out of you that you did not get the kind of returns and get the benefits out of all that time spent doing the activity, whatever that is. So I think having a course, having a path, and when you invest in your education, that's what it gives you. It gives you the path so that you can just know exactly the steps you got to take to go from point A to point B and get to your goal. So that's why I think it's so important to invest in your education. I invest in my education all the time today. I pay for lots of courses, lots of education. I am not paying for the content because, again, the content is free. I'm paying someone to curate the content and tell me exactly what I need to learn and more importantly, what I don't need to spend my time on. And that's the key of investing in your education. So whether you decide to invest in like Podcasting Secrets, my course, or you're thinking about investing in another course, there is no better investment than investing in yourself, investing in your education. You can give yourself, by investing in your education, you empower yourself to create the life you want, and that's so important. And you decide to start a podcast and you're looking to try to do this on your own, try to do this for free. You can definitely do it for free. You could go out and figure it all out yourself, but you're looking for a path, a shortcut. You want to know exactly how the top podcasters in the world, how they launched their podcast, what they would do if they lost everything today and had to start all over from scratch and launch a podcast and get 1,000 listeners. That's what Podcasting Secrets is about. That's what we ask the top podcasters to teach. We ask them, don't give us any fluff. Don't waste anyone's time. Just tell us exactly how would you get 1,000 subscribers if you start from 0 today. That's in Podcasting Secrets. If you want the course, you want to get in, this will fast track your path towards launching a podcast. All you got to do is go to podcastingsecrets.co/course and you can learn all about it. And I'll talk to you guys soon, and take care. Bye-bye.